so here's the champion I was going to try. So for Lionsmane, let's do it. So I had to run off camera just because I wanted to unlock some of these. I didn't quite unlock the one for Lazarus, but they both have a secondary that I haven't done yet, and I'll definitely unlock it if I do this again. I found some pretty nice synergies off camera. I feel like because there's some like propagate effects that are just I think propagate was the under legion effect mostly, but then mix parties really well with propagate. So these two make for some like these two together. Just if you get propagate on anything, these two go pretty wild. And I even like the champion that I had had some pretty nice. Well, this is a Slay effect, so that went kind of well with Rally. I had so it was kind of a hybrid almost. Like the champion was. I think I did Rally too, because I was a little worried about the champion dying. I think Rally 1 might have been fine, but eventually I had like Rally, so I could get the trade slays easier, but then the slays apply propagate. So this is a pretty good champion for having a hybrid setup. What order do you do this in? Like you would like to get both of these, and I feel like this middle one is sort of all right. It's not like the permascaling is the dream, getting that running relatively early, but I feel like the propagate is just kind of totally bonkers, especially for this clan combo. But at any rate, I have no idea what the secondary champion does. I unlocked both of these actually. I didn't realize I already had the other. I forgot that I had done that. I kind of remember now. But anyways, I was going to do this one first. I mean, I could. I mean, this just changes the starter cards. Doesn't really do a whole lot. This unit, it's just an 18-1 that costs 0. It's kind of like, oh, but you get like 4 of them. I mean, I guess why not, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get, I don't know if the champion is gonna have propagate effects, but the relics and the units might, and the equipment especially. So let's not mess with this. I usually don't like this card, but having some really strong propagate options really sold me on secret ingredient. I was like, what is this even for? And then that's kind of how things are sometimes. Things seem really weak, and then you finally are given synergies that you can't ignore that they're so strong. Finally see what these things are good for, and then you start developing opinions about what the use case is and when do you lean into that. Yeah, we're already up to Covenant 8, so I guess I don't know how much harder it's going to get. I have no idea what Titan is going to be like, but I guess we're getting sort of better at this game, sort of. But I haven't even seen all the champions yet. I've got 2 more left to go, and we're going to do one right now. And I don't understand like this unit's concept. Why do I want lifesteal on a 15-1? I guess you're just supposed to upgrade it. And then the lifesteal might be good for something, but I don't really understand unless you have some kind of like unit or something that passively generates bonuses globally whenever equipment is equipped. At the moment, this just seems... I mean, that equipment is another 15 attack, so this thing's going to hit pretty hard, but the lifesteals would do literally nothing. It regains the lifesteal every turn. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, okay, so I guess you just have to take it to a Merchant of Steel if you want to do that, but it's not a banner unit, so like... The assistant cards, it's like, don't try to build around me too much unless you have some way to force the RNG to work out. Okay, this is just a quick sweeper, okay. This one also is these are both pretty hungry for upgrades. Fortunately, those mixed cards don't seem to be doing much of anything. And then I've got Green Recruit, so just out of nowhere, it's like, am I trying to... I'll see what my champion options are. I don't want to look at the relics yet, because I have no idea what the champion even does. Well, her starter card is Decay, so I assume that she's Decay-centric, but none of this especially synergizes with that right out of the box, so I don't know. I just want to see what the... Okay, so she can do mushrooms, like... so the Green Recruit... Or she can just go really hard on Decay. That's kind of a hard choice. Do I go really hard on Decay or do I go really hard on the spawns? Because there's like these starter cards, they get buffed pretty hard. There's none of the units, none of the troops that I was given really lean too much into either of these. This would have had 0 synergy almost, but now we have these things. I don't know, I feel like Mushroom... I mean, part of me thinks that since I'm trying to do Lazarus League, then I'm trying to go in on the Decay. It probably makes more sense, and I could just use that Green Recruit is like a decent amount of chump blocking. I could just use it for that. It's justification enough that I could take this, but with my secondary clan, I feel like I might be seeing some propagate stuff that sort of glues this all together. I'm just kind of biased because my last run went pretty well, and I did a lot of propagate, but it's, you know, I finally got to see it in action, and now I'm sort of a little more inclined to try it. Okay, so my question... So this is a tough decision right off the bat. How good is this Lightstone casing? And, I mean, these are both pretty reasonably good. And I think I mean, I could just go for that Merchant of Magic. Am I really going to upgrade one spell 3 times right away? I mean, I would probably hope to get a really good spell as a battle reward. And then if I miss this one, then I get another chance here. Because right now I'm not really... Merchant of Steel. I mean, this could be pretty good with a Merchant of Steel, maybe, but... I don't know. I think I'm gonna really want to see my card rewards before I commit to any pathing. I mean, this is sort of generically good, but it's the condition for triggering this is a little bit tricky. I mean, this could just... This is, like, fine, but I don't know if I don't know. It has a pretty high ceiling, maybe, but... And also, what happens on Ring 1 is often that you get the -1 Ember challenge, which, I mean, that's just one fight where it doesn't do anything. I feel like this is guaranteed to be good. This is, like, there's... Like, it's not hard to make this do something, but it doesn't always... I mean, your spells don't always completely go crazy as a result of having this. It's kind of like, eh. I mean, you can always make it do something, but you can't always make it do a lot. And this, the floor is just a bit higher. And luckily, it does actually help right now. I'm sneezing. Okay. I think I can survive. I'm gonna do it like this. Just in case there's haste, I'll use the top floor, and alternately, that's one more turn for the decay before I do the sort of goalkeeper floor. So I think spells only count as one kind of card, unless they just mean different named cards. I'm not sure which they mean. I really wish I could inspect the room. I don't know how much damage I'm taking right now, but... Okay, so does it just mean that it has a different name, or does it have to have a different card type? How are these taking damage? What's damaging them? Oh, okay. Every attack action also adds 3 decay to everybody. Okay. So that one it did not. I think when it says card, when it says kinds of card, I think it means whatever the word is at the bottom of the card is what it's looking for. That's the I think that's the tag that determines whether this goes off or not. So I think that's a shroom and that's an assistant. Like, they're both summons, but I think... I guess we can try right now. Ooh, they're both... It only triggered once. Okay, so it would have to be a spell, a summon, and a light or something. So this is actually a little hard to make it work. I mean, rooms and equipment... I can pretty much do whatever now. Like, nothing really... I guess I would really like to have regen on this. Yeah, this thing is just gonna die. I just have to hope that I draw a bunch of these cards right when the boss arrives, or else I'm just gonna be in rough shape. Like the 2 bonus decay casting on Hunter is kind of all my damage right now, and I don't have a front line. I can't even do this. nothing. What am I even doing? I'm just doing nothing. Well, this floor has some blocking now, but maybe that'll be fine. I don't know, maybe this would have been better, but that's a good amount of blocking. That's a good amount of damage, I think. And it might get us all the way there, or at least push it away. Oh, I need a trump blocker. I can't even. These don't even die this turn. That means that she doesn't even get a single attack off, which is kind of crappy. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, I've got some trump blockers to the rescue, I guess. Die, the equipment pops into your inventory. I forgot that. I didn't realize that was how equipment worked. I guess I haven't had those units actually perish that often. So are you supposed to just have them get killed? Never taken this card. It looks fine. I don't know. I don't think it's worth taking a calcified ember. This doesn't quite have champion synergy, just because the champion just boosts the decay amount by a flat 2. So a really expensive card that already has a big number on it. It's like a percentage-wise, not even gaining a whole lot. I've been having trouble with blocking, but I don't really have a real front line right now. This doesn't really solve that. Like, do I believe in my starter cards combined with the champion? I mean, maybe, but if I can cost reduce this, it's probably, like, relying on the champion too much seems a little bit sketchy. So do I need frontliners, or do I need... I don't know. Over this, but they're both common, so I'll probably see it again. I need some blocking, so that one's cursed. Potion kit might be okay. I'm sure this is fine. What about this? A very good target for this, but it seems like it has a pretty good ceiling. units I'm gonna get later. I'm kind of reluctant to take that. This would be kind of good with spell change because, well, maybe not amazing, but at the very least you could give attack damage to something and lifesteal, and then the one thing you then put it on it, but then the next one use a different unit that you actually want to be the frontliner. So I can see little gimmicks like that. Did I not get any unit drafts this? Oh, I had to get one from here, I guess.
Oh.
Okay, so I think I just get a flat bonus from the champion. Like double stack would have been good on the rod card, unfortunately. Intrinsic. This isn't. This is pretty good with as far as intrinsic goes. This kind of makes sense. Just take a second first to see what this is. There's a frontliner. Okay, and that synergizes everything. It applies decay, which just synergizes the champion. It's a frontliner, which I need a frontliner, and it's also a rally effect. Which there you go. You get rally triggers immediately. Duplicate or purge. I might be too early to mess with that. I mean, that's an okay duplicate. I would like to remove the consume, but I think that's a pretty decent turn one. I think I don't necessarily need that many decay sacks on the very first wave, but I think that makes for a pretty good turn one. And I only need 2 Ember, I guess, to do it. For the deployment phase, I really just need to play the champion and the Spore guy. Yeah, I mean that'll be pretty good. It doesn't yet. It needs a little more help scaling into the later rings, but that's pretty good for right now. I could even do this, but I don't know if I won't really be doing any more rallies, so maybe I should just protect the mushrooms with the lifesteal tank. Yeah, I guess I need additional. I need ways to create even more mushrooms for this one. but it's definitely got enough bang to get us through. Yeah, I guess the point of assistance is that they're supposed to die when you take their equipment. That's the more I'm experimenting with this, the more that seems like that's the actual use case. Oh, that 15-1. The 15 is just from the equipment, but on the card it said 15. So I thought, I guess that calculation already includes the equipment that they're using. Okay, so they're not as strong, quite as strong as I thought, but that's fine. This that's like some longer term scaling. This is like 50% more than what I have so far, but this actually scales. I mean, I need to get rid of that inverse somehow. I've already got this thing that I'm not even sure what it's gonna do. I don't know, this card really wants to be a banished synergy, but that's not the land combo. So another merchant of magic. I think there's some pretty good equipment for this clan combo. If I do go to the Merchant of Magic, what am I hoping for? Holdover, probably. Oh, holdover would be pretty amazing right now.
Oh.
Spell chain is not bad. It's just if I re-roll, I can't. If I take this and re-roll, I can't afford it. If I re-roll, if I re-roll, I could get something like higher health, and then whatever the other one is that I don't want at all, like remove, consume, or something. I mean, spell chain it's not nothing, but it's not what I really wanted either. And if I spell chain this, the 5x duplication event would be sort of okay for that. I could make the other one cost 0, but then I can't hold. Oh, this is a consume spell. There's no way I could ever apply holdover, so I think spell chain is on one and 0 cost on the other is about as good as I can do right now. Yeah, none of those are good enough to justify a double stack. Oh, pincushion. Okay, so I guess I'm trying to kill those loud assistants and throw it on the pincushion. Is that even, I don't know. Maybe that's a distraction, maybe that's just too many cards in my deck, but I went ahead and did it anyway. I could do another duplicate, I accidentally scrolled down to the first ring for no reason. But let's see what the event is before I commit to a duplicate. Sometimes you might get a bonus buff or something. These are kind of like spells. I don't think I want Pyre Gel. I am doing a lot of shifting. I just don't know if I'm doing so much. Like those 2 copies of It's Alive are kind of the only reason I might do Banished here, but I don't know if that's actually good at all. I mean, I think the K would trigger the Pyre Gel as like a whatever, but let's see. I could go in the logbook. So these are the rare Banished. Divine Dancer would be alright. A total brick because this would be a brick because it synergizes with something I don't have. It's a cool concept there. That would be kind of cute, but not. Yeah, it's extra gold. Yeah, a lot of this is just garbage. Like this is just a synergy. Okay, I don't think I love it. Yeah, most of these are like capstone. It's like if you're not already running Pyreborn, you're just, what are you even doing? Like this does not. This is yeah. Also like a lot of this isn't actually good. Like the Banished is the only one that's kind of generically. Banished seems to be the only clan that actually plays well with others here. Like, all this is kind of innately does something, it's not super demanding. Well, this one is asking you to have some shift. So this is asking for something that we actually have, though. So, either nothing or... see, yeah, the Dancer is kind of... seemed like it'd be the most fun to play into. Is there anyone who can actually handle the Cursed Twin Blade right now? Is there anyone who actually wants that? I mean, pincushion. I mean, it's just one more item to throw onto the pincushion. Which, it's better than nothing. I think none of my units are super big, so this isn't really super great. I don't think any of my units are hitting that hard right now. I think I'm mostly relying on Decay. I mean, Spore Launcher is doing alright, but... yeah, okay. Because it's intrinsic, I can barely even afford to play 2 of these. I don't want to play even more. I think I might just duplicate the one that's free. Is that even... that worth? It's probably not worth blowing a whole duplicate on though. That's because that makes the next one more expensive. I think maybe we just sell on the gold here for a minute, or maybe we purge something. Let's do that. Okay, this one just chips away at the pyre unless we stop it. This was on the top floor, and we're trying to kill resistance with the middle floor as fast as we can. Okay. Throw this on the pincushion, but I guess this doesn't seem super duper necessary, and I would like to just have that gone for good. My face is actually does anything. Oh, finally, I kind of been needing something like that. I could put it here. Am I worried about that one damaging the fire? Probably not. I think I can afford to put it on the boss instead. I don't think I'm super worried about the boss, but I don't really want to be. I finally got that room deployed. That seems to be definitely giving us a little bit more, scaling here. Like both sides lethal. I don't even know if that's possible, because I don't think. How could the last one be spikes? Oh, it's gonna die from decay after it wipes out the floor. I think that's what happens. Yeah, it makes sense. I would like to stack the pincushion one more time, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, I don't see any way to suicide this floor. I could suicide the floor by doing this, but that could be a dangerous game. I don't know, it seems greedy, but let's see if we can get away with it. I can reset the turn, I don't care about that. Oh, we still win. Kind of stupid. Okay, I think that that worked out the way I hoped it would. I get one more stack out of the deal, and it doesn't work on this. I mean, our champion is a little bit annoyed that we inflicted such agony just for a little bit of this scaling gimmick or whatever, but you know, sometimes war strategies can be pretty weird. Wow, I might even have survivors on this floor if I do it this way. Nope, not quite. Sort of okay. I've only got one unit that I'm really looking to do this with, especially, but it does something. It wants to be cost reduced, but it does something. This I could either deploy it because for the actual effect, or just defeat it and then push in. Now, the spore launcher, I think I would like to shrink and then duplicate the one that I've already got. That would be kind of ideal. I don't think I want a second one of these that's just basically bare bones. I have done things with the makeshift golem before. I just don't know if I think I'm trying to get the mushrooms to do more, but they might get outscaled at the rate we're going. Like the makeshift golem is sort of, I don't have enough floor capacity to make that work, but maybe I should try to get more. Yeah, it's really, I'm not sure which resource I need more of, because like, I'm not doing anything in particular super well, but I'm not particularly running out of any of the particular resources. But it's like anytime you start, like if I had more card draw, I would in return want to have more Ember to go with it. So it's sort of very double-edged kind of. So I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Like if I had floor capacity, I could see deploying this on the bottom floor. But this thing kind of like wants to be endless, and I think when I start upgrading stuff, I'd rather upgrade my spore launcher. It's a tricky one. Taking this, it seems like it might actually be good, but I never feel like taking it. The gold. Let's see, Merchant of Steel. I think the spore launcher could maybe wants to be stronger. There might be some really good relics out there. The pyre remains just basically nothing. I'm not sure. I've already got a room that room card that I really like, and I don't know if I really want a second one right now. I think I want to see the trinkets, and I want to see what the event is. Okay, maybe this is how I frontline better. I was thinking about this one earlier. Now I have a chance to get both. So maybe I start trying to cast lots of spells. So the card draw is actually pretty good for that. I don't know if I can just take an Ember later. Sort of scout the shop. I think it counts as rounding, but it doesn't count as summon when I do the troops. So this might not really do a whole lot. Let's read carefully what it says, though. Oh, it does count as summon. Okay. So this is actually really good then. The others I could re-roll, but then I basically can't afford to buy anything if I re-roll, so I just leave it. This lets me purge stuff, and I could I think this costs, it'll pay for itself the first 1 or 2 purges, and then get a partial rebate on additional purges. How many rare cards do I have in my deck? 1, 2. Just 2, and do I want to duplicate these in particular? I don't think so. Let's just take. Let's just take the money. Okay. So what's underperforming right now? Reroll, and then I would have exactly 135 left, but if the next round costs like 140, I would be pretty mad. I guess this is the most that they're ever going to cost. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do it anyway, but I'm a little scared. Okay, now I know. Yeah, it's a little sad, but this isn't nothing, but I kind of almost wish I hadn't rerolled, because this is... this would have been pretty nice. I think what I really want is I want them as a jump block rune, so this doesn't help with that, but it's still, I think, a pretty good bonus, but... I don't know. Just doubling down, I'm just sort of post hoc justifying the expense by buying the only thing I could afford there. Well, now that my blights cost 0, I feel a little bit better about taking this challenge. Right off the bat, I had to decide if I play this. If I play these 2 cards, then I can't afford to. I think I want the scaling here, so I'm gonna. I wanted to get that card out, but this one that costs 0, I'll play it. If I play it once, then I won't be able to play it twice later. It's kind of sad. Oh, and can't gives me summons, so that's cool. So. That's just, yeah, I don't know if I actually like that, because now I have, next turn, that's 2 energy right there. Anything else I want to spend that energy on? I don't think I play the Twin Blade. I could try to play spells on this bottom floor. My Spore Launcher is in danger right now. Like, I could block 1 hit. If I play 2 spells, I'm blocking both hits, and then I'm blocking one of these hits. But then I'm getting no scaling on the top floor, which is pretty scary. I guess this is kind of multi-purpose. It's applying decay stacks and it's keeping my Spore Launcher alive. I guess I'll just double play this. Okay, that's working as intended. That's exactly what I was talking about doing earlier. Kind of doing the trick, I guess. Top four. Can I get away with? I'm losing out on some scaling if I don't play these. Like I don't have any front line for the Relentless Wave. Am I just giving up on the pin cushion? That's like it's a very tough choice. I can scale the pin cushion, or I can buff the bottom floor, but it's not even that great of a buff. I don't know, maybe I'm in trouble. Maybe I'm just kind of in trouble regardless. Yeah, that's pretty bad. trying to do here? Okay, it's got a pretty good amount of decay stacks already. Maybe I just played this on this floor twice. Might even redraw some of that equipment, but it's coming in close here. Oh, really? It's coming in close. Well, okay. I did not redraw the equipment though. I think I get a lot more damage done doing this. Well, that only prevents 11 damage to the mushroom, but that is like pretty helpful, I think, because otherwise this thing's only... Oh, then it creates more stacks. I definitely want this to die first. Yeah, so that's an improvement, but this might be the real improvement. Okay, so my pyre is going to take... it has a little more than 60 health, but has decay stacks. It's going to hit the pyre for 22. I don't think I have that many consume spells. Not really. Like ephemeral, that's purge. That doesn't go in your consume pile. So just two. Let's see. Two consume spells on turn one, like immediately. So that's something. But this isn't like hard scaling. Out the back line can sort of save my tank's health if I can wipe out a backliner with it. It kind of wants to have spell power, but I think this artificially. I think I can take the equipment out and put it right back on again. How that's, I guess that's how that works. I assume remove means you actually get the card back. So the first time I saw this card, I thought it looked dumb because it's like, it's 30, you know, it's a really bad piece of equipment, and the 30 is attack damage is worth more, but I think you get the buff and then you can reapply the equipment if you want to. I'm not totally confident that that's what that's saying, but like if it did work that way, it would be kind of alright, but a little bit energy hungry. This, on some turns, sure, the life, that's just a full heal. But on other turns, you just can't afford to do that, and I'm just... not so sure about this one. Energy hungry. I don't think I want to mess with that. This just seems inconsistent. I don't think I have a way of making that work. That's pretty interesting. I mean, I like the pyre heart I'm using right now, but this... That's a pretty cool one. I could see that. That just means you don't have to take the yellow. You don't get to control where it goes, but one of your floors you can get pretty big that way. It just depends on what you're offered, though. Sometimes you aren't offered enough units for it to actually help you. That kind of sucks. That like if you commit to an entire pyre heart and it doesn't actually roll that way for you. Let me try to remember what spell power here. Like how much do I really want that Merchant of Magic? Not I'm not actually loving it that much. Card remove could be good. The event could be literally anything. Unit might be okay. The trinket could be really good. Another piece of equipment. I don't know. I think maybe the alcove should put me over the top because I don't really know what I want, but I just don't see any of this actually. I don't know. This run doesn't seem to be going super well. I might be in trouble.
Oh.
I mean, having this be intrinsic is not terrible. I mean, I do have like an incant trigger. It does kind of like stack my 4 immediately with an extra rally stack that piggybacks off of that. Just don't super duper love it. I'm gonna check out the event before I. Okay, Richard Garfield. Which event is this? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Okay, spells, units, or just bonus cards. Use it just to purge units, but I feel like I really... Maybe I just go for the random... just the random cards, because I'm just really hurting here. I mean, I could put the 2 stewards and the test subject in a box and just... slim my deck down. I mean, at least this is a pretty good event overall. I just don't know which one's best here. Never taken this before, and I'm told that it's actually good. Instead. Like, these aren't super great. I don't have room for them. If I got floor capacity, I could put these on the... I could throw these on the bottom floor, and then they could contribute to my champion survival strategy. I think this mix has been sort of underwhelming lately. I just have not been getting synergies for it at all.
Hello.
I have a lot of gold. More gold than I realized. When did that happen? I don't even know. Guess I'll reload. Okay, that seems worth doing, sure. Sure, I guess you can cost 0. Let's just make that one. incanting, and I can incant a whole bunch right on turn 1. Okay, this one's pretty scary. I don't know if I'm scaling hard enough to do this, but I'm just gonna YOLO it. I'm incanting twice every turn, I know that much. I wouldn't have had enough energy, so I can do it next turn too. That's right, I can do it next turn. I like incanting on the bottom floor, so okay, fine. I guess we do this now. Oh, and I drew a card from the Ember Staff. Here, but let's just get. I think now we have tempo to spare. I think we can get away with doing it that way. If I get the floor capacity upgrade, I would be able to play this here and do this to it. Just not bad. I don't know if it's really what I really need, but it's a thought. This pincushion isn't actually doing something. It's sort of, I don't know if it's not really on track to ever be anything worth getting excited about at this rate. That's already dying somehow. I guess it's the sweep damage. Oh, I see. Let's see. What is this dying from? These both get murdered. These both die before they get to even do anything. Oh, this one's quick. That's why. Okay. I'm getting set, but I think the enchant triggers are working set. Because it just grows my front line. Empire, I don't know, it might be the best Empire in the game. I'm not totally confident that it is, but it's so consistent, and you can cash in multiple times per run whenever you feel like it. I feel like they don't even, I mean, it's, even how clutch it can be, it's like they give you the option of just sort of doing a sort of early luxury one, and if you really need it later, you still can, and it just doesn't, the first one is not that expensive, and it doesn't even scale ridiculously fast either. I feel like it could cost like twice as much and it would still be pretty good. Oh, but don't tell them I said that, and then they'll actually nerf it, and then I'll never win again. I don't know, I haven't seen Covenant 10 yet, I haven't seen what the Titan does yet, so maybe things that I think are strong, but not as strong as I think that they are, because I don't even know what the actual final boss is, so I'm just talking smack here. I mean, it doesn't even can't triggers, but okay, sure. Yeah, this pin cushion is sort of okay, but it's like a whole mini game that's just, I don't know how you go all in on that. I think you might have to put endless on one of those units that give you free vampire teeth. I feel like maybe that's the gameplay they had in mind, but okay, sure. I don't think this is a permanent copy, it's probably just a copy for this fight only, but I don't actually know for sure that that's how that works. This is add a copy to your discard pile. And I don't know, I'm not totally convinced that this is really all that great. I mean, you want to take it to a Merchant of Magic right away. Of Steel. Do I want to? Do I need anything here, or do I just want to leave in the mushrooms? Duplicate something. I'm not going to Merchant of Magic right away. I just don't. I don't know if I really want this. I feel like I'm incanting for all my real benefits anyway. So it's like, yeah. This isn't terrible. I don't think for this particular run I'm actually gonna use it for anything. Where's the drawback? This one really wants to have either Conduit or Pyre Gel, and we don't have those things. This is just not the right run for mixology either. Probably duplicating something, and then there's another Celestial Alcove. What am I duplicating? I mean, I could duplicate yet another Inhale. Or I think the Inhale with intrinsic holdover is just scaling for the entire fight. It does mean that I'm hardly drawing any of my other cards ever, ever, which is a little scary to think about, but like 2 of these is really good. I don't know if 3 is just shooting myself in the foot. The Merchant of Steel, I don't know. I mean, I could put health upgrade and endless just because I'm paranoid about this, but I'm not so sure about that. Celestial Alcove could be something pretty exciting, though. Higher health would not go to waste. I mean, having a little bit of extra pyro health before taking on one of the taking on boss, this Ring 6 boss, could be something. If I could shrink the Spore Launcher, then I don't need pip upgrade whatsoever. That would be pretty clutch, actually. I think. This one is fine, and then I can reroll. If somebody has like sweep or whatever, I could see this being relevant. It probably isn't, but I have people to work with, and I think I have one more slot for it. Dualism is probably. I really wanted to shrink it, but I think Dualism, or is my champion already kind of already? I don't know which upgrade I'm taking at the next. I think it'll tell me in the logbook what one of them does, because I was offered to, but I didn't take it. Okay, so Dualism is worth +2, but the champion upgrade is only worth another +1. So I mean, I don't know. Dualism is kind of good. I mean, the only reason not to take it is if I think I'm gonna take. If I think I'm gonna shrink it at the next shop, but if I'm just gonna take floor capacity. I don't know, floor capacity's not really that great right now either. One thing I could do is I could take even more card draw, and then I could reduplicate. I think I'm gonna do the dualism anyway, but I could reduplicate the inhale, and if I have extra card draw, then that card draw is strictly being offset by that, so it's kind of like eh. It's all sketchy because it's like it's not actually killing things half the time. It's really just what I'm really doing is I'm really just getting the incant trigger. I don't know. It seems like it's like I don't know, spawning one for free maybe isn't as great as I think it is, but. It triggers the rally, and then I just added 2 more stacks to that rally trigger. I don't know. That's... I don't know if I'm not really getting slate triggers. The decay stacks are doing all the work. It's a little bit late for... I mean, Ring 6 and Ring 7. This is worth 200 gold total. So that's not nothing. This one I don't think I like very much. If I thought I could get this to work at all, I would maybe be happy about it. Like the thought of conduit stacking on my floor and then having inhale actually do damage is like a nice fantasy, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we just take the 200 gold. I don't think we're very good at healing right now either, so taking it's a the plus 12 damage, but all my units keep getting hurt. It's kind of... It doesn't help my game plan, and it hurts way more than that. I don't think I want to spend gold on the duplicate. I think I want to... Well, I get another chance to spend gold on a duplicate next ring regardless. But I don't get a free duplicate until ring 8. This is kind of stupid, but I could do it. Do I want to put endless? I was talking about this being a sort of a combo here. Put endless on the assistant, and then I can really start stacking the pincushion, but maybe it's just too late. Maybe that's just not even worth it. Maybe that's not even a real plan. After if I get a floor capacity upgrade, this could sort of be a thing. It's not. That's also not really amazing. I mean, this is 5 rally triggers. That's sort of okay. I'll do it. I can even... Is this crazy? But this... I'm playing these 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Well, this one... this one is not intrinsic, so it takes a while. But... I don't have room to play 2 of these, that's right. Because plus 2 floor capacity, I was already over the capacity by 1, so I can only play 1 of these. I could... Alright, that's so crazy what I'm doing now. That I might actually need that. Yeah. I don't know, that was the passengers there. I don't know if those were some questionable buys there. The intrinsic, it's not part of your card draw. I think it's just manually added to your hand before you draw your usual amount of cards. So that was like way over full build hand. It's pretty interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Finally, I say, even though I've got 3 of this card that's stopping me from drawing anything. But, I don't know. Seems fine. Bit too late now, but the Jack-in-the-Box, I could put 2 assistants into the Jack-in-the-Box, and then the Jack-in-the-Box had endless. I could have gotten all, I guess I could have executed the box in order to replay the box endlessly and get lots and lots of whatever. That's okay, the pincushion just isn't doing anything this run. That's sometimes just unacceptable state of things to be in. Only taking 8 damage. Very confused. What is healing this? I don't know. I guess this one dies in combat, and then this one gains damage shield. And then the decay takes away the damage shield, but it doesn't actually get it. Yeah, the damage shield negates the decay, but then it still has a lot of decay on it for the turn after. It seems like a good time to just do this, so that's fine. Fun guy is actually stacking pretty well. It's not super bonkers, but I don't know. If I see a fun guy in a suit, I'm almost like happy. I'm actually somewhat tempted to take him off. of these. I'm not sure that was the right call. I think I was going to take card draw because I over duplicated the inhales. I mean, I don't have to. I'm not forced to play all three of them. If I'm tired of drawing them, I can quit anytime I want to. So it's at best unnecessary, or at worst unnecessary. It's not actually. The run's not pre-thrown in there by any means. Okay. I think I already filled up all my. Yeah, the Merchant of Steel is kind of completely not going to do anything here. So this side is kind of gold wouldn't hurt, but I don't actually need it. Higher health. There has to be a spell upgrade that's at least somewhat good. Is there? It's weird. Everything's kind of upgraded already. Like I could make stuff cost 0. I could consume it. It's like okay, it's all kind of whatever. It's just I'm just playing the same 3 cards every turn, and they're intrinsic, so it's like purging cards doesn't even do anything right now. It's kind of stupid. Merchant of Magic doesn't do anything. Nothing does anything. It's some kind of like very weird situation. I don't think I have that many consume cards. I think I just have, that's just 2 on the first turn, so that's kind of just, yeah. This doesn't do anything. I mean, this would be pretty hilarious with the old Wormkin cards. But this is 50% more of what I'm already doing.
Oh.
This at some point I could have done something, but at that point it's too bad I took this instead of the Lightstone casing at the very beginning of the run. I mean, not really, it's good, but I'm just saying that. Yeah, none of this really wants to be intrinsic. Got too many secret ingredients. I can purge a couple. One of them can gain consume. Buy secret ingredients. I'm very confused. Like, what do I even? I don't even know what I would duplicate at this point. This isn't a terrible duplicate, but it's not. Do I actually care? I think maybe I save the gold and then Merchant of Trinkets next thing. I think we're okay. I think we're okay to do that. I don't even have to take this challenge. But we're playing so much decay that I think that this doesn't really hurt us either. I think we take the challenge and we just go absolutely hog wild on the Merchant of Trinkets. I guess the pincushion has been reduced to just a mascot, like we're trying to stack it, but we're not really relying on that unit for anything, and it doesn't matter. Either incant twice, or I think I'd rather just get that errand out of the way. It's just for the incant, I guess. A little scary. It actually manages to destroy the fun guy. At least it did before I stacked it slightly more. What is this? Spell shield? Spell shield. Alright, I won't bother. Okay, I mean, after I cast everything, it's a little better. And then the flying boss, I'll have the advantage of being able to pre-stack it. This kind of build is pretty strong for damaging further unless okay, so no, I do not need an unupgraded one with a calcified ember, but thank you for the offer. Okay, I don't need any of that. I could take this for the lulz. I don't think I'm super worried about Well, maybe I should be. It's not like my front line is super strong. I could take this, but if I end up needing it, I won't even be able to. Even if I need it, I won't really be able to play it. So, and there isn't even a portion of magic I could duplicate it if I was super paranoid. But there's a tiny chance that I draw this on just the right turn and it saves the run, but more likely I think we're just fine. Hope I don't need my words or anything, but yeah. Okay, what helps us more, a duplicate or some 2 removes? This pincushion is sort of doing nothing, but I'm kind of trying to stack it even though it's not really gonna matter. Even duplicate the room card, just draw it sooner, and then the extra one, like, I can throw it kind of anywhere. It doesn't really matter. The equipment card, like, what if I were to look for an equipment? Like, what kind of equipment would I even be looking for? I feel like trinkets, it's like, I really just want a good merchant of trinkets, and the rest of this is just kind of distractions. I could put Endless on a Sanguine Assistant just to stack the pincushion for the lulls. Probably won't need to do that. Let's see what the trinkets are first. These 2 are fine. I have so much gold that I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not really gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna do much of any of this. I think that's fine. Either full or they're already small. Everybody, like literally all of them. Okay, so kind of fun. Didn't notice that earlier. Yeah, so that one's twice as effective now. So we duplicate that so we see it sooner. Oh wait, I can free duplication. I mean, I can duplicate it again, I guess.
Hello.
And I keep getting gold refunds, so I can't even imagine actually spending my gold at all. I mean, these are not even bad cards. I just get the same thing just for incanting for free. So when I incant, I spawn, or when I spawn, I get rally effects. So it's just really stupid right now. I can even put one of these on a different floor. I just don't have enough energy to play it on turn 1, so maybe it ends up not even mattering or doing anything really. Stack the pincushion just for fun. It's like kind of doesn't even matter, but I think this does nothing because I have so many intrinsic cards that my hand was already full on turn 1, so it's kind of extra stupid. Yeah. Just a bunch of spell shields, so it's kind of hilarious. They have 2 spell shields, so 3 copies of that spell is what it takes to snipe one of them, and I've got 3 holdovers of it. It's hilarious, but kind of stupid. Oh, he's totally dead now. Wow. We're in danger.
He's dead.
We are gonna have a lot of decay, but I'm not really in a position to be saving the run by any means. I needed that one. I need to kill the one that has silence first. Let me restart that turn. I need to restart the entire battle for the spore cannon, but I'm gonna just see how this plays out first. Two Trump blockers actually seem to be doing some really good here. Even more work than I anticipated having use for, which is kind of scary. And those numbers are pretty good. They could be better though. And if this one has endless, oh, the endless copy doesn't get additional copies of the equipment. I guess that's fair. It's like, it thinks of that crafted equipment as if it actually existed. And once you fetch it, it's not on the creature anymore. I should have done this first. It's well, silence throwing. Okay, we made it. Like, that was. I thought we were in better shape than that, but we still made it, and that's what matters. But does everyone on Covenant 10? Possibly not. I don't even. We're about to find out what Covenant 8 is. Might be something scary. We're about to find out what 9 is. 10 is always demonstrated. I'm not sure what I should have done, but I felt like I had like lots of gold and nothing I could even do with it. So maybe there's some high potential cards I could have drafted that I would have been well served to upgrade it later if I had them. And I don't know. I think 3 copies of the Inhale was probably too much. It just I mean, it was definitely something, but it was just a 0 cost incant every turn. It was just kind of, I don't know. Okay, so this it's delayed to break even if by default, and then uh, but you really do want to have like 30 cards. And I need to find out, does there's by when it says your deck, does it mean your perma deck at the start of the number in the upper left of your screen before you start the battle, or does it mean how many cards are currently sitting in your deck as opposed to your hand or discard pile, your consume pile? So this number could quite often be a single digit number, in which case it's pretty bad. I'm gonna assume they mean your perma deck, but I don't actually know for sure. Just one more question for Reddit, or one more experiment to run. I'm sure if I watch some old replays, I've had at least one effect that's based on deck size. And by slowly watching what happens turn by turn, I probably could figure this out for myself, but I don't even remember uh, which runs are in that situation. Okay, that's ridiculous. Uh, yeah, I feel like I get offered lots of reanimate stacks, but I usually don't take it. But this is kind of bonkers. And then it looks pretty delicate too. Like you want this unit to die a lot, but when you want it to actually do something for you, you suddenly don't want it to die. Or alternately, if you have some way of gaining such a ridiculous quantity of stacks that it doesn't even matter anymore. I guess that would be the hyperscaling, turn your brain off and let it go burr. So sure, if you have some way of putting 100 stacks of reanimate on this unit, then you could see your life being pretty awesome at that point. So that's pretty silly. Maybe we'll see that someday. Okay, and that's pretty scary. Yeah. I do remember all those lab assistants and their equipment that they come with. Endless does not let you get a second copy of the equipment. So once they die and you take the equipment off them, even if they have endless, they respawn without it. They've just been separated. Just kind of weird, but it's an anti-synergy. But it turns out that I really, really needed the jump blocker. So sure, I should have put the endless on the other. Uh, what was it, the Green Knight thingy? I forget what they're called. So I didn't pick the best target for endless, but having another endless unit kind of ended up saving the run, and I wasn't expecting that. So I definitely miscalculated some stuff, but if you make them, if you think you're just screwing around, but you actually do something that saves the run, then well, you still won. Okay, Covenant 9, that would not have been relevant. I don't know, what was the lowest that my pyre ever got? I think I did take some pyre damage at some point, but I don't think this ever brought me to a crucial threshold. Like I wasn't leaking damage, but my bottom floor almost died at the last ring. Is kind of the main thing, but I don't even remember the early run. I think the early run was slightly rough too. But I think if we did everything exactly the same, I think we would have won on Covenant 9 the way that we went here. Okay, we only have one champion left that I've never ever played as, and that is the secondary for the Lazarus League. But I think I'm gonna just keep. They didn't synergize very well this time because we didn't get much of a propagate run. It's just our champion and the spore cannon were just really, really playing well together, and I think that's a very generic thing. Like this particular champion, um, I think either one of those two. What were they again? What were the effects exactly? No. Oops. Oh, I was never even offered the third one. Okay, but yeah, this synergizes with Sport Cannon because it amplifies decay, and this, this synergizes with Sport Cannon because it just triggers the rallies. It's just yeah, this one, let's see, hold on. What is the rarity of Spore Cannon? I'm curious now. Where's Spore Launcher? It's the middle one, I guess uncommon or whatever. So at least it's not a rare. You're less likely to see it if it's rare. But um like does anything even else even come close to synergizing that strongly? This okay, the puffball. Puffball, it would be a pretty okay find for that. And then, but this, like, I don't know, etching doesn't seem that strong. Like, how many consume cards are you gonna see in a run? I feel like you don't ever see enough for this to be good, but I don't know. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, like that should happen eventually, unless there's like some stupid like the bone dog used to be super duper rare. Uh, I feel like it's not as rare as it used to be. But they changed the event, but like to actually get this achievement, I think you have to take the bone dog at some point, and having a unit with like 8 health that just needs to stay alive for it to actually do something. I mean, some runs don't care as long as there's no sweeper, but the reward for that is I think you heal, or I think you get permanent pyre health increase, which is kind of cute or whatever. But I don't know. There's some cards that I think are event only, and I'm not really looking forward to having to hunt them down to get this. But you know, whatever. It's fine. Okay, back to Outpost. Is there going to be another cutscene? Yes, there is. Alright, Malika, what nonsense are you up to? Oh, I've heard about this. I think I know what this is. A lot of you probably already know too. But yeah. And recognize those shadows. This is exactly what I think that it is. Yeah, so the thing about having... I'll show you real quick. I mean, it's like cool and all, but it's just kind of goofy. It's just like, I don't know, I'm playing the new content, I don't want to play the new content. I think I will get around to doing this eventually, but I'm still getting used to having unlocked all of the cards yet either. But I mean, I don't know, these are designed to synergize with each other. I mean, I'm sure some of them are gonna have some synergy, but I don't know how Burnout and Reanimate are gonna interact with each other when the Burnout timer reaches 0. They also have to stack and Reanimate. Is it gonna start a new Burnout timer from the beginning? I don't know. I'm sure somebody's already answered that question. But the other thing is, none of these have equipment or room cards yet, but I don't know, there's some rumors that they might consider designing some. So what happens is if you take a combo like one of the new clans and one of the old clans, then the RNG, it's almost like RNG manipulation, because you'll either see colorless room cards or your primary faction room cards, which should pretty drastically increase the chances that you get exactly the synergies you're looking for. It seems a little bit slightly goofy and unfair for them to let you do that. But I don't know. But the other thing this does for me is that it kind of makes me speculate that they're gonna follow the old structure of the DLC, because here's the missing DLC clan from Monster Train 1. So presumably they're going to run them in parallel. And presumably there's going to be one DLC clan for Monster Train 2, which I'll be hyped when that happens. But I don't know. This will be fun to screw around with. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be pretty content to mess around with that in the future. But as far as the logbook goes, I really just want to, long-term goal. I definitely enjoy just filling out the logbook with only the the new stuff. It seems like it's designed to work together, and but I don't know. They took the Alta code and they just sort of pasted it in. I mean, there might be some fun stuff to do there, but also some of it might be anti-synergistic, because like Frostbite is just like Decay, except it's Decay is like 3 times as powerful per stack. So what happens is you need larger amounts of it, so it's balanced around that. But then when you combine that with like Propagate 2 on a Decay stack is +6 damage. Propagate 2 on Frostbite is just +2 damage. Yeah, so just sort of weird stuff like that can happen, and like just generally I think Umbra was usually, unless they got some little minor buffs, they probably did, but Umbra used to be kind of regarded as just sort of the least powerful clan in Monster Train 1. It's just kind of just trying to get morsel stuff to actually work was just kind of a bit underwhelming across the board. But I don't know. I used to find these two kind of a little bit vanilla, not very exciting. Stiggin was alright. Like some of the incant stuff could go pretty well with Luna Coven, and Melting Remnant could be doing some pretty goofy things with Lazarus Link. I feel like these two kind of belong together, but that's okay. So next video, I'm probably gonna do yeah, this combo exactly, but I don't know which one's actually better. Spawn or Decay? Is this an equipment centric champion? It doesn't. I don't really know anything about it yet. It's a not very exciting. It's only the equipment only. It's equipped that it says that it says 0 cost equipment, so that is kind of nice that it doesn't cost any energy. Okay, so these die, you take the equipment and you give it to somebody else. So that's cool, I guess. Well, the next game I start, I'm gonna do this combo, but I'm not sure about the secondary. I'll just leave it like this, and I can change my mind later, but I think take that one, and then I wasn't sure how many. I guess you just unlock a total of 6 to get the event that we just saw. So these 2, or these 3 that I haven't unlocked yet. This one with the train stewards is really annoying, and this one's annoying because the only way to do this. Like the Stygians have something that does that, but they're not unlocked yet. So like you'd have to buy permafrost from the store, and it's like kind of one of the weakest. It's kind of in a lot of situations it's just a less good holdover. So it should be very easy to do this one if I go out of my way to make it happen, but if I'm just trying to win the run, it isn't as likely to happen on its own. And this, okay, that's just I'm not super interested in this, but the first one looked not very hard, so I can just do that whenever. Oh, I forgot to mention, the other reason I was a little bit disappointed in these clans coming back is that one of my fan theories that apparently have been shot down is the fact that the Stygians were sort of so close to the Titan. It seemed to make sense to me that they would turn traitor, like Tethys would become like one of the bosses, and then like maybe the true final boss would be Tethys and a giant megalodon. That was like, you know, I don't get to design the game or anything like that, but that was like something I thought would be pretty awesome and hilarious if they had made that decision, but apparently they didn't. But there was a lot in the lore about the Stygians being really close to the Titan and that being the source of their power and all that. But I don't know, apparently whatever this corrupted Titan is, apparently they've been separated from the Stygian guard, so whatever. I just thought for sure that at least, you know, one or maybe even both of the old champions were going to turn evil and you'd have to fight against them eventually, but nope. They're both on our side now. Anyway, yeah, whatever. That's it. We'll do more of this another day. So there we go. We did it. We unlocked the bonus content, or at least the start of it. There you go. That's Monster Train.